Don't call me, motherfucking trying to talk to me, find out some shit.
So TD Jakes is allegedly finally stepping down after he was mentioned in Diddy's lawsuit, after months of speculation. And let me tell you right now, everyone saw this coming. But what if I told you that one woman predicted this would happen 2 years ago?
Next, there will be scandals among the high and the mighty. So I saw a row of thrones seated in high positions. Earthquake hit those thrones. They started to shake, and people began to fall out of the thrones in public and shameful falls. The Lord said that Bishop T.D. Jakes will have one of the biggest scandals of all time in the Christian church, one of the biggest shaming falls before God finally judges him in taking his life. The Lord said this man is not a straight man. He is not a heterosexual man. His name will be named by the people he has been with. His scandal will involve his sexual orientation, and God says that this is when people will finally see who they have been following with a lot of these pastors and spiritual leaders. So this prophecy came before the other one. This one is September 1st, that the Lord first said that on top of being a false prophet, on top of misleading people, on top of, he called it financial impropriety, which means that there is severe questions about what happens to money in the potter's house. He says that this man is a wolf in sheep's clothing, that this man is a Freemason, and that he is brotherhood. This is what the Lord revealed months ago in the false prophet's prophecy. But now in this live call, God brought out that this man is not interested in women, but is bent towards males. But not only that, has harmed underage youths and boys. And God says that this scandal will be named by the people he has been with. The males are going to bring out, he says, proof. The evidence this bishop will be fighting is hard evidence. And God says he will spend considerable time, considerable energy, considerable power, and considerable money to suppress that evidence so that it does not come out in the legal battles that will follow. But God said that we are going into an era where the evidence will get a chance to speak.
The plaintiff in this case is Rodney Lil Rod Jones, a music producer who claims to have photos and other evidence of Combs' activities. Bishop T.D. Jakes, a well-known megachurch pastor based in Dallas, is not listed among the defendants in the suit, which includes several record labels, actor Cuba Gooding Jr., Combs' son Justin Dior Combs, and Chief of Staff Christina Coram. Although Jakes is mentioned once in the lengthy suit, the focus is primarily on Jones, who is described as a victim of sexual harassment and assault by Combs. The real extent of Pastor Jakes' involvement, however, has been questioned on several occasions.
How you feel about these rumors surrounding, Diddy and TD Jakes?
Man, what I think about it is this, when I grew up in the church, the sinners was not supposed to have the same atmosphere with the saints. You have to be able to separate the two. So I'm looking at him as a saint going to a party that ain't nothing but sin. Drinking, maybe fornication, man on man, woman on woman, he on she. But maybe he'd have to lay some hands on somebody. Maybe he'd have to save some souls. I know he got a contract with Revolt, so I'm just like, it's just real strange that he would be found at any kind of Diddy party or any kind of place with Diddy unless it's in a business atmosphere. So now what he's doing is he's making, man, he making the Christians look real bad right about now.
And you've been to these parties, right?
Oh yeah, I was there when he was doing the white parties in the Hamptons and the whole 9 yards. So I know what goes on at the parties. If, they probably got a little bit more freakier, as time went on, because they got to the point whereas that they didn't even care. It used to be secretly, where people used to go to, separate rooms and different rooms, and they wasn't doing that out in the public, but now they don't care. Men kissing men and all this other shit. It's crazy.
In late 2023, headlines buzzed with unverified allegations of sexual misconduct at parties linked to Combs, drawing Bishop T.D. Jakes into the spotlight. A TikTok and YouTube video in December claimed Jakes was involved in gay sex at these gatherings. Beanie Siegel pulled back the curtain on what these parties were really like.
Have you ever been to his parties?
Not one. Not one. Not one. Ever.
Yo, have you heard about him though?
Yeah. You didn't hear about them parties? Nah, that wasn't from me. No, sir.
What you hear about him?
Same thing everybody else heard about him.